What up, everybody? Low Jockey back at you with another video. Drinking these, them premieres. Say what you got to say about them. I'm on my off time. Let me put some equipment on because I don't feel right showing y'all the cranium like this. So, get that going. What up, everybody? Haven't made a video in a while, but this particular video I'm making because I saw some disturbing images out there in Denver. Some snow, some pretty decent snow. A friend of mine said it was snowing, so it brings me back to the reason why I wanted to get my own vehicle anyway, my own truck, is because last winter was pretty bad for me. And I had to go places where either I had no say or that's just what the product was, you know. It's hard to do that. You know, I was doing mostly beef, pork, and chicken. And that stuff is located in Nebraska, Iowa, places like that where it's cold as hell. So anyway, this video is a review of a product that I want to show y'all that I've been wanting to get. The next product that I'm going to review that I think everybody should take serious. Give me a second. Got it right here. Oh yes. I don't know if you can see that, but it's the Thetford Campa Potti. Yeah, it's a freaking porta potty. So, what I'm gonna do is an unboxing, and we're not gonna do a review. I think y'all know how to use the restroom, but we're gonna point out a couple of things that's very different about this thing. Something that you can have in the truck during the winter. Something for females too. It's a safety thing. So you go to the truck stop, you feel unsafe at night, you got to use the restroom. Here's your solution. All right, guys, so there it is. I'm gonna do my unboxing right there on my desk. I also brought extra beer and a bottle opener. It's not required, but it helps me out. All right, so I'm gonna open that and then take everything out, and I'll show you what's inside. All right, guys, we're back. So that's how it comes. Pretty much plastic. Get the plastic off of her. Plastic. God dang it, bro. What the hell? Okay. Alcohol abuse. Man, who never... There it is. Alright, guys, so here you go. Got some instructions here, which we're going to pay attention to. Alright, here. Got the instructions on how you do all the steps, which I will read and perform them for you. There's some other products that you know that must come with this thing. All right, let's turn it around here. There she is. It's a couple of things you must know. Okay, it is recommended that you use a different kind of toilet paper. This is a rapid dissolving. It's made for RVs, and you know this is a toilet thingy, so you need that. This is special tissue for it because it breaks it down. I mean, if you put regular tissue in there, you might clog it up when it's time to, you know, dump that thing. Next up, you're gonna need the holding tank solution, okay? This stuff goes in the waste portion. It's split into two parts, by the way. We'll go over that, but this bottom section here is where all the waste will be. The next thing that you have to consider is when you clean this thing, it's not made out of porcelain. This thing is complete plastic. So if you use a scouring powder, you're gonna scratch the inside of the bowl, and you can only imagine what's gonna happen in the future. All right, so if you scratch the interior of this thing right here, and this does come up like a potty normal seat. If you scratch this surface, it's all plastic. So you don't want to use scouring powder. You want to use something like this. This is a foaming cleaner. It's a Clorox brand. It's foam. It's not going to be like that, scouring powder. You're going to have to get something soft to clean the inside, whether that be some rags or whatever else. Use your imagination. Got two tanks, a top tank and a bottom tank. You know, you flush the water into the bottom. It does have another solution, but they didn't have that. So what I'm going to do is, when I get ready to do my tank, I'm just going to get a little bit of Fabuloso here and put it in the top. So when it flushes, it won't just be straight water. It has some kind of something to help clean and whatnot. So those are the basics. Now we're gonna break it down and show you how to actually use it. But first I need to open that beer because I did some alcohol abuse on the last one. Now I'm ready. All right guys, so step one with this thing is you have to separate the two units, all right? Also, there's a separate cap that comes in a different plastic bag. You wanna make sure you keep up with that. But here, if you look here, you pull this lever to the side, all right, and pull up at the same time. That separates the tanks. So you have two tanks. Okay, you have your waste tank and you have your holding tank. Okay guys, so the next step is to dose the waste tank. So what we're gonna do temporarily is move this guy and concentrate directly on the waste tank. All right, so there it is. There's the cap for it. Remember I said keep up with that cap, it's very important. All right, so in order to prepare it, you're gonna have to, what they call dose the waste tank. You got your chemical right here. I showed you that in the beginning. It's the Thetford brand. They got different kinds. And you're gonna need some water, so it's a good thing to have some water. You can refill it at the truck stop very easily, but you wanna have a bottle of, you know, a gallon for this thing. What we're gonna do is stand this thing up like this, and this part right here, it rotates, all right? It's got a dual purpose. You can feel it here, okay, through there. You know, you're gonna feel it. That's the feel hole. And also, when you go to dump it, okay, and then the cap goes back on. For now, we are going to dose it or fill it, all right? So the first thing you're gonna do is, the instruction says 4 ounces of this product, okay? But we're gonna just put a little bit for the simple reason that I don't wanna waste it because I'm gonna show us how to dump it. All right, so it's brand new, it's easier to show you this. So 4 ounces, simulate that with me. We're gonna pour a little bit in there anyway. All right, it's just like that Potty blue water. So 4 ounces just went in. It says pour 4 ounces and some water in there to cover the bottom of that tank. Got the water, just pour it straight in there. All right. And you just put the cap on. Might want to give her a little bit of shaking it up. Get her moving around inside. And that's it. Rotate this arm back into the position that it was. You have just dosed the tank. So you need some water and a chemical. And that's how you dose it. Okay, so we come back, we got the waste tank prepared. It's got the blue water inside. It's all good. We're gonna take our top and put it back on here. Should snap into place. This part just fits on. And there you go, that's that part. Okay, so the next step is to prepare the holding water up top. So what we're gonna do is, you can see here, let me just change this up and give you a better look. Here, you can take this cap off now. This is the fill tank for the fresh water, all right? So what you want to do is just pour water in that top tank. It holds about 4 gallons of water, but for the purpose of this demonstration, we're going to get it ready with that. Now I also said I was going to put some of this Fabuloso in there just to have something clean to flush it. There's a chemical made for it, but it's not too much necessary. You can get whatever you want. So I'm going to pour some of this in there. So that way when you flush it, you got some kind of cleanser coming out. And just fill up the rest with water. Put the cap on everything. Seal it tight. Voila, like Vanna White. All right guys, for the final and most important part of the video here, the part you've been waiting for, you can see the toilet has 2 parts to it, just like any other toilet. You pull the lid, you got your seat. Then if you share the truck with your wife, you lift the seat, all right? Now inside is interesting. There's a little shield here at the bottom of the toilet. We can do that because everything is brand new, right? So in this bottom, there's a shield that holds everything until you flush. And the way you flush is there's a handle Hopefully it can come in this scene. I'll show you again. This handle, you pull it and it reveals the holding tank. And you just close it. That's how you flush, all right? That's the actual flushing part. But what we're gonna do is a little sample here. I'm gonna try to give a close-up and show you a simulation of how it actually works. So let me get a little closer. All right, guys, so got you a little bit close up. Now see, this pump right here is the actual flushing mechanism. We're gonna get that. I gotta prime it, I haven't yet. I'm gonna prime it up. I'm gonna show you how the action is. And if you'll look a little closer here, I'm gonna try to pan down and zoom in here. You will see there is a little mechanism there that, this little spout here in that corner. I'll move my hands. Basically the water comes out, wishes around, and goes to that little slot. And then you just pull, it opens to the waste tank, and you close it back to flush. So let's try to see if we can demonstrate that. Hopefully that came out pretty good. So basically you flush. Pull the handle, dumps it into the holding tank. And that's how you use it. By the way, that handle is in the front. That flushing handle, it is here. Brand new, so you gotta fiddle with it a little bit, but that's that. Pull it and it dumps. Speaking of dump, I'm gonna show you how to dump it. Okay guys, the final stage is to just go take it to a restroom or a rest area or another porta potty or something like that. I mean, you can carry it like this, and then you just simply rotate the little elbow around, take the top off, and pour it out. Now this will be a good time for you to rinse it, put some more cleaning solution in there and clean it, but that's pretty much it. Easy as that. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. This has been your potty training, and hey, give me a thumbs up if you liked the video, if you liked the review. I didn't talk about the price, so the porta potty itself is like $74.88 at Walmart, 75 bucks. You got the disposable rapid dissolving toilet paper. Remember, get that kind. If you get the other kind, that stuff might get clogged up when you're trying to pour it out. It can get messy after that. And also, that was about $5 bucks. And then you can get the chemicals for about $6. So you're looking at a good 90 bucks and you'll be set up. Hey, write it off on your taxes. If you're smart, that is something that you're using to help you, okay? How many times have you been somewhere where they say you can't use their restroom, or the restroom is a porta potty itself and it's disgusting, or frozen if it's a winter time? So that's my whole point. I guess you understand what I'm saying. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video from the man cave. I'll try to bring you some more reviews of views, but this one is an item that's been around forever. And a friend of mine told me about it, Steven. Everything I'm telling you, he kind of told me about it. He's had one in his trucks for years when his parents had it. The only difference is, he said when he disposes of his, he has like a big duffel bag. He'll put the waste tank in, so he can just be, he can carry it inside the truck stop without looking like a weirdo carrying a bunch of waste around. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'm out.